Hey, what's up everybody? Brian here with the Holy Roller, and we're on the Freedom of the Sea here at Perfect Day at Coco Cay. And I'm actually gonna show you a tour of this ship right now. This is the Freedom of the Seas with Royal Caribbean as part of the Freedom class. And look right here, the Liberty is right there. So the Liberty and the Freedom, let's get on the Freedom. I'm gonna go up there and show you the difference. Here we go.
Welcome to the Holy Roller, where it's all about playing craps and winning free cruises. I'm gonna show you what it's all about, so let's get rolling.
Okay, now you might be saying, Brian, what do you mean the difference? Okay, the Freedom and the Freedom class ships are the Freedom, the Liberty, and the Independence. Okay, so there's 3 ships. Now, here's the Liberty, we're right next to that. I haven't been on the Liberty for a video. I have been on the Liberty, so I know the differences, but I didn't do tours when I first was on the Liberty. Now I'm on the Freedom. I did an Independence tour, so if you want to see that, watch this video here if you want to see the tour of the Independence. And we're on the Freedom. So what are the differences? It's like the same model of car, if you would, okay? So it's very, very similar. These 3 ships are going to be very similar, just a couple different nuances like in a restaurant. But on the Liberty, the thing that the Independence and the Freedom don't have is this like wave thing, right? So this right here, you can't see it because of that golf ball looking thing, but you get on a tube and you go this way and it goes up and around. It's pretty awesome. But other than that, the Liberty, Freedom, and Independence are very similar, but you didn't tune into this video to see and hear about the Liberty or the Independence. You wanted to see the Freedom. Let's show you right now. All right, here's the flow rider right here in the aft or the back, and then you do have some stairs for 2 water slides right there. And again, like I was saying, and I know I won't mention the Liberty anymore, but you can see the only difference is that right there. So same staircase, and then you could go to those slides or this one. But this one has these slides. So let me show you the rocket climbing wall right over there. Now, in case you're wondering, there is a Johnny Rockets here as well as all the other ships. But let's look at the arcade right here. And with the arcade, it does cost extra, but just want to kind of show you until we get to that rock climbing wall. So we're on our way to the rock climbing wall. So with the arcade here, there is a kid area here. This is Adventure Ocean, and you have to check in your kids. It's a complimentary daycare, and it's only extra during certain times of the day. So check that out if you have little kiddos. All right, here it is, the arcade. Plenty of stuff to do, and not too big, but definitely a fun time. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna play some Pac-Man. I'll be right back. Just joking, I didn't play Pac-Man, but man, I wanted to. All right, so again, this is going to the Adventure Ocean. There is like a little play area there too that's not part of the drop-off, but you can actually have the kids, and you could go in with your kids and let them play. So let's get to that rock climbing wall. Well, it is a little sprinkling right now, but I did get to the rock climbing wall. You can see it's right there, and it's pretty awesome. They do have basketball court, and they do pickleball, and they also do like soccer and volleyball here at different times. But we do have a little bit of clouds passing through, dropping some rain. So let's get inside. Well, before we get inside, I'll show you the kid area here. This is like called Splashaway Bay for the kids. It's like a water park. This is all included, by the way, when you're on the ship here. A couple hot tubs. And you might say, where is everybody at? Are they all inside because it's raining? No. This is just passing through. It's a nice day, a little about 70 degrees, and everybody's at Perfect Day at Coco Cay, so I'm doing a tour of the ship. Right over here on the side is a buffet that is right next to the kid area. It's called El Loco Fresh, and I believe they have that on the Liberty as well, but on the Independence, it's actually called Fish and Chips, and they have fish and chips and chicken there. Let me show you the pool area right over here, and then for reals, we'll get inside after that. It stopped raining now. All right, here's where some people are. Pool area, little stage area in the middle. They show movies right there. There's some hot tubs, hot tub. There's a bar, Lime and Coconut is called, and there's also a bar up here, and then a little seating area, sun area way up there at the top. And so that's the pool area. I think one of these pools or one of the top hot tubs might be salt water. You want to ask and check about that. But then also look at these little things here. These are little kiosks, not kiosks, cabanas. And you can reserve it and have it all to yourself. Now, all of this is included, but if you wanted a day bed, I want to say it's about $170 a day. So you might want to check. It could be more, could be less. And you have the walking track up here as well. And up here you have the Freedom Dunes, which is the mini golf area. So let's take a look at that. All right, now before you say those cabanas were like way too much at 170 or something, they're different prices on sea days versus port days. And I think today it was 119 and it's probably more on a sea day. But look, this is mini golf. You just grab a ball, grab a putter, and you're ready to play. And it's really awesome. But now this is the last time I'm gonna show you the other ship, okay? Like the ship envy, they call it, right? When a ship's next to you. But this is the Liberty over here, and look, it's the same exact thing right over there. I don't know if you can see that light tower or the, yeah, lighthouse, see? Same thing, just over there, guaranteed. It's called Liberty Dunes. Here, what is it called? Freedom Dunes, Freedom Dunes. All right, let me show you the rest. Oh, I want to show you the solarium. That's the adult only. Let's watch that. All right, here's the solarium. It is open to the open air, but it's an adult only area, so 18 and up. So kids, maybe kids might walk through with their parents, but kids won't be hanging out in here. And towards the front or the forward of the ship, there's a big hot tub right there, by the way. Towards the front of the ship, you're always gonna find the solarium. So if you notice, there's no music, it's nice and chill in here. Now, if you're ever wondering where you are on the ship, you can always just check next to the elevators, see what level you are and where you are. And you can also see the highlighted part here is what's over here on this side and what is on this side. This is the forward or the front, and that's the aft or the back. So in the back, you're gonna have a lot of the party, like Adventure Ocean, kids stuff, you know, the sports court, everything you just saw. And towards the front, like I said, you'll have the solarium, the sun deck, you know, so business up front, party in the back? No. All right, let's check this out right here. We got the fitness center here. So this is included whenever you're on a Royal Caribbean ship. The fitness center is part of your cruise fare. So you can actually come in here anytime, work out, stretch. They do have extra stuff that you can get as well that would be extra. So not everything in here is included. But I just want to show you kind of the gym. Take advantage of the gym. It does get crowded in here in the morning, but it is, there are stair steppers. There's all kinds of elliptical, what is this one? Oh, another one. Treadmills. You got weights here. You got all kinds of stuff. But look at, if you were on the treadmill, look at your view. Look at your view. And that's towards the forward or the front. So on a sea day, that view will be amazing. They do have some free weights over there, and you can see it's a pretty good sized gym. And so make sure to utilize it. It is included. They have some mirrors over there for some dumbbells and different lifts, squats, all kinds of stuff like that. Now again, next to the elevators, we'll stop here and we'll look. The only thing I missed was the spa. Now you could get your nails done, your hair done, your feet done. You could get couples massages, different massages. This is extra cost, by the way. So we're gonna, and you can get a tour of that. It's very, very nice in there. I always recommend to at least stop by and get a tour. On the first day of the cruise, they do a drawing for like $500 spa package or something. So all you have to be there is like 4:30 right before dinner. Go to the spa, hopefully get that package. But look, here we go. Stateroom, 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 all the way down to 5. So what we're gonna do is we're going to go down. And so let's see here. How long will this take? It usually won't take long on a on a port day because there's not really a lot of people here, but you know it's Tuesday because they changed that out. But look, in the elevator you can also see what is happening or where you're at. So I know that I want to go to 5, so let's press 5. And I know you might say, are you showing us how to use an elevator? Really, I'm just showing you, look up right here to know where you want to go, and then also know what day it is. Although, does that really matter when you're on a cruise? Just came out of the elevator. That's the Royal Theater. We're going to get down there in a second. But we're up at level 5, which is the promenade or the mall. It is December when I'm recording this. Look at this tree. Oh my goodness. And this usually happens in the month of December. So let's go ahead. We're going to look at this in a second, but I want to show you right over here the Star Lounge. Let's go get it. The Star Lounge is a pretty cool lounge where they have bingo, but they also have different dancing games, game shows, different things. And you can always check the app to find out. But look, they have a bar right there. This is a cool place like that when it's not being used, just to maybe meet somebody. Say, hey, I'll meet you in the Star Lounge. You could chill, hang out until you meet up. And you can always find a place to meet up in the on the ship somewhere. But I like to meet people in the Star Lounge. Let's look at the library and card room here. So this is a place where they have a business center. If you have the internet package, you'll be able to kind of hang out in here. You can check out books, read books if you want, but also look, there is a business center. So if you have the internet package, you can actually still print stuff out, check stuff online if you wanted to or needed to. Okay, so here is Sorrento's. This is pizza and it's included, and they do have hours of operation and days of operation. Usually a lot of stuff on the ship is closed on a port day, so you'll know that everybody's eating on the island right now because that's included. But this is part of the soda package. Now, a lot of people would want to bring their own soda or their own cup, but when you get the drink package, there's a special cup and it has a chip on the bottom, and that chip is red right there. So this won't work unless you use the special cup with the chip, and so the chip deactivates after the cruise, so you can't bring the cup back and try to use it again. Let's just say I know somebody that tried to do that. They also have these throughout the ship, not just at the elevator you could see the map, but you can also see what you're looking at here on the deck that you're on, but you can also see if you're towards the forward or towards the back. So over there you'll probably see there'll be a red dot where you are, and that kind of shows you what's on that level. So here, let's go over here and look at the Bull and Bear Grill. Wow, any bulls and bears out there with the crypto market, stock market, anything? No, this is just a pub. Okay, so then you have this one here. It's kind of like a salon. Well, not salon, but it has makeup and different beauty products for the ladies. And then this goes down to Casino Royale. I do have a tour of the casino, so if you want to watch that, just make sure to watch the tour of the casino, because I'm doing that one separate because it's a lot of people just want to know just about the casino, so I do that one a little bit different. So here is the Vintages. It's a champagne, wine and champagne bar, and it's extra cost. Here's the logo and souvenir shop. Sometimes they call this the shop, but anything that you need with the Royal Caribbean logo will be in here. And you can see this right here. They pull all this stuff out during the hours of operation, and they usually have sales all out in the middle as well. They do have a cool little photo opportunity with a cool car here. And they have port merchants, which is right over here, which has a lot of alcohol and different stuff that you could buy. A jewelry store as well. But I like to call this the mall. This is like the Royal Promenade, they call it. But I like to call it the mall because doesn't it feel like that? Doesn't it look like that? But we also have ice cream here. So this right here, this ice cream is actually extra, and it's an extra cost. But they do have soft serve ice cream up by the pool. I forgot to show you that, but they do have that. That's included. Okay, Cafe Promenade. You can get little snacks, sandwiches, cookies. You can get coffee, tea. But I think the Starbucks is extra and it's not included with the coffee package. So that's something to make sure to clarify. If you're going to get the coffee package, know that it might not include Starbucks. Some ships it does, some ships it doesn't. Shore excursions, where you can book, look at shore excursions, all that. There's usually somebody here to help you. And then if you ever get a promenade view, these are the rooms that would be promenade view. Those are actually staterooms. And they do a lot of parties in here, so it would probably get loud, but I'm sure that's, you know, kind of soundproof. Here's the next cruise area. You always want to go to next cruise. And if you book while you're on board, you always get a bonus, like onboard credit. So always book. If you're thinking about coming on another cruise, you don't have to pick it. You just have to put a deposit down while you're on a cruise. So make sure to do that, because that's definitely worth it. And by the way, I'm not sponsored by Royal Caribbean. I'm not like, you know, I don't get paid for that. I get paid for you viewing, watching, giving super chats or likes or super thanks, and watching the videos that play when the commercials come on the video. So thanks for doing that. Let's go check out the dining room. So again, we came to this area and we're gonna be able to look at the dining room. Now there's 3 levels of dining room, and whenever you have your SeaPass card, it's gonna tell you what level of dining room that you're on. So down at the bottom, I don't know if this is a focus, but it'll tell you what table you are. So whenever that happens, you can always come to your main dining room. It's gonna tell you your deck, like 5, 4, 3, whatever deck you are on, and it'll have your table number. You can always check out the menu here before the night, decide whether you want to come to main dining. Now main dining is included, so why not come? It's very elegant, very nice, and they bring out your courses. And then you just kind of pick your starter, your main dish, and your dessert, but you can also get more than one of each if you want to try more than one. So that's tonight's menu. Let me go down there so I can get in. Now I just came down from level 5 to level 4 to come in, and I'm going to show you just from this angle the dining room. But look at this, isn't this awesome? Beautiful, elegant. And the thing is, they have casual nights, so it's not like you have to dress fancy and come here. They just ask that you don't wear like swim shorts or bikinis or whatever, swim gear. Like, you know, you can wear shorts when you come here. You could wear flip-flops if you want. There are some fancy nights, but I want to show you when you have your number. Look at this table number is table 502. If you have My Time Dining, you're always going to have to either make a reservation or you're going to have to just come and wait for an open table. But if you pick early dining or late dining, you'll be assigned a table, and you just walk in and sit to your table. There's no waiting involved. You just walk in, sit at your table, and it'll always be set for you for the duration of your cruise. Now there is one other tip I want to give when it comes to the dining room. If you are, say, a couple, and you're coming and you want a table for 2, when you make your reservation, you're going to have to say, please, may I have a private table for 2? You want to say private table for 2. If you just say table for 2, they could sit you at a table for 4, and somebody else that's a table for 2 would be sitting with you. Or there can be a bigger table of like 8, and like they could just put a bunch of people together. So if you ever want to just be private table, make sure you say private table for 2, private table for 4, whatever it is, when you do your reservation. Okay. Now some people might say, oh, this is a great way to meet people. I'm gonna just say a table for 2, and I'll get seated with other people. You can request to be seated with other people too, although I don't know if a lot of people do that, but a lot of people are shocked on the first day when it does happen, so I figured I'd give you that tip. All right, let's check out Playmakers. They do have a Boleros right outside of Playmakers, and this is the Latin themed bar and music dance floor, and they do karaoke here sometimes, but Playmakers is a sports bar. It's right outside of the casino, and they show all the sports games. So if you're ever wondering if you're gonna miss a sports game on the, what is it, the Freedom class, you're definitely gonna have one of these. And of course on the Freedom of the Sea. But even if they don't have a Playmakers, you're still gonna have a place where you can watch the games. So just so you know, just want to keep you in the loop on that. All right, let's get through the other side of the casino. Okay, and so you might be wondering, hey, why don't you just record the casino as well? Well, when the casino's open, you're really not supposed to record in the casino, and so that's why a lot of people don't do that tour. And so on the first day, I always come, check out the casino, it's closed, and what I do is I do a tour then. Okay, so this is, I don't know if you noticed this theme here. This is Schooner Bar, okay, and it has a theme of like ships and different things, but they have a piano, kind of piano bar. You could sit around the piano, have a drink. listen to some great music, but they also do trivia in here all the time. So if you're a trivia lover, I mean, people just come here and hang out all the time just to be a part of the trivia. So that's really cool. Okay, we are towards the forward. And whenever you see the Royal Theater, now remember, you're gonna have the dining in the back, the food in the back, and then you're gonna have the theater in the front, okay? Now, let me show you right here. You have 2 levels of theater, and we just saw a lot of this here, and there's a main dining room and an art gallery on level 3. We probably won't go to 2 and 1. That's pretty much just getting off the ship down there, and that's pretty simple. But let me show you the Royal Theater. Now, I always try to get into this, and sometimes it's closed, but we're gonna try to get in. But first, I wanna show you the walking deck out here, okay? So it's not really a walking deck, it's more like an observation deck, but this is where you would probably enter on the ship when you come, and your muster station or your assembly station are always marked right here. So if there was ever any kind of thing, any emergency or anything, you would come to B5, and that's labeled on your card, and this would be where you meet everybody. So this right here, each one of these like hold a lot of people, by the way. And I do have a video where we actually rode in one of those, because sometimes the ships can't dock at the port. They just anchor out at the sea, and then they use a smaller boat or a tender and take you into the land. And we actually did that on the Quantum of the Sea, I think, and it was amazing. So this deck goes all the way around to the other side, but it also goes to the front of the ship. Not every ship can you get to the front. And when I say front, I mean that helicopter pad up towards the front. Let me go up here and show you that really quick. All right, this is the moment. This is the place. Now, when you're out at sea, it's really windy up here, but it is an amazing view. The sail-away party, you could come over here and wave to everyone as you leave. But then look right here, the moment where you want to be king of the world up here in the front. And so this right here is probably one of the best spots to be when you're at sea, just kind of taking it all in. It's pretty amazing. And so on the Liberty, you can also get up there too, and on the Independence. So check out the bridge right there. So that's where they operate the ship from. And these are ocean views, but they're towards the front of the ship. And so those would be your windows where you could look out. Really cool. All right, let's get to the Royal Theater. Okay, this is kind of closed, but let's see if I could get in and at least show you the Royal Theater. And they'll have a lot of the shows here, welcome aboard shows. Now this is the top level, and there are the bottom level as well, but looks like they're doing some practice in here and getting ready. So I probably can't be in here, or not supposed to, but just want to show you. This is a cool seating area I like to be at, but there's also seating down there as well. So great shows, always make sure to check out the show. Hey, I got one more thing to show you. Well, before we go, I figured I would show you our stateroom. So on the stateroom levels, it's just a bunch of staterooms. And so, but it is just like finding your room on a hotel. And then on the first day, you might be, how do I get into my room? The rooms aren't available until about 1:30, 2 o'clock, and your key will be right outside your room. But let me show you our room. Here we go. The stateroom parts of the ship, this is where everything looks the same. So whenever you have your stateroom card, it's only going to have your room number in case you ever lose your card. It's not going to have the deck. So if this was our room, our card would just say 361. And when they ask you, hey, what's your room number? They're really asking what deck you are. So 9361 would be your room number, but the card doesn't have the deck on it. So if you do lose your card, you can always get another one, go into guest services. Hello. And then we actually got a balcony towards the aft. So I'm gonna show you that right now. But before we do, there are ways to make sure that you can find your room. If you want to decorate your door, and you'll definitely find your room, because all of them look the same, except for that one, right? All right, here we are. Now I did want to show you this little magnet. It says, do not disturb, sleeping off the adventure. If you ever put this on your door, nobody will open your door. Like the cleaning, they do cleaning once a day, and you can tell them if you want it in the afternoon, like early morning afternoon, or if you want it towards dinner time. We always do the dinner time because we go to dinner. When we come back from dinner, then our room is all made up and ready to go. So anyway, if this, we'll just stick on the other side, and if you didn't notice, well, it's a magnet. So you can bring magnets and put on your door if you want to decorate your door as well. But let's get inside, let me show you. All right, so here it is, and again, it hasn't been made up. That's as close as we did to make our bed today. But you can see there's a little couch here. This curtain doesn't go all the way. It's kind of like just a, because I think this comes out to a bed. But these beds can be separated or together. So if you are with someone, this is pretty much two twins, and you could just say, can I have the beds separated? And then let me show you this right here. TV, desk, as you can see, mirror and stuff. There's this closet, which is a good sized closet. There's a safe as well. And then you have your little restroom. Watch your step going into it. But you have your little shower, sink, and toilet. But this is why you get a balcony, right? To see the balcony. Now you might say, what's that door? This happens to be a connecting room. Now the walls are really thick, so you can't really hear between the walls, and they are metal, so you can use magnets on the walls as well. But this is a connecting room, like if you're ever with a family, and you can get connecting rooms right next to each other. But let's check out this. Here we go. This is our balcony room view. And towards the aft, you actually get a little bit bigger balcony than regular. So we got this one, and we liked this. And so we are at Perfect Day at Coco Cay, as I said before. So not every ship has the balconies in the aft where you can see the wake view, the back. Wake view is the best view, they say. Okay, before we go, one more thing. You might say, Brian, how do you guys go on these cruises, and how do you afford to do this? Like, how do you travel all the time? One thing we do, we have multiple streams of business, and we have multiple streams of income where we can work from anywhere, so we can work while we're on the ship. In fact, I include this as work because this is one of my streams of income. This is one of my businesses that I do, but I like to help people. And the thing I like to help people do is I like to help people get on a cruise where they don't have to pay full price. Now, I'm not a travel agent. I'm not like sponsored by Royal Caribbean or anything. I pretty much, this channel, if you've been watching any time, you know it's all about playing craps on a cruise or playing in the casino to win a free cruise. Now you might say, how do you win a cruise by playing in the casino? I have other videos about that, but basically I'll say this. If you have a $2,000 cruise, well, this one actually costs $3,000 because it's the balcony. But if you have a $3,000 cruise, and a cruise is going to cost you $3,000, just bring another $3,000 to play in the casino when you come, and chances are you'll win another cruise. Even if you lost all $3,000, you're going to earn a free cruise by doing that. And, well, not guaranteed, okay? This is not financial advice, I should say. But what happens is you get points in the casino so you can get a free cruise, and all you have to do is pay taxes and port fees. So even though this was a $300 cruise, it only cost us a couple $100. Literally, I think $125 for myself and Amber, my wife. And when you earn a free cruise, it's a cruise for two. So we got this balcony room for less than $200, $250. Okay, $250 is what it was for this balcony room, all because of what I teach on my channel. And it's been so encouraging for those that have been watching the channel and trying the strategies and earning free cruises and letting us know. Thank you so much. It's been so encouraging. If you want to become a channel member, I show tips and tricks, like secrets that I don't share everywhere on how to do that. So watch this video if you'd like to see how to become a channel member, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I hope to see you cruising and rolling on a craps table soon. See ya.